Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all Earth signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and a fellow earth sign, another Taurus, another Virgo, or another Capricorn. Well, this spread is about options. You having multiple options. It could be related to love, or it could be related to work, business, and finances, right? We got a lot of pentacles on the table. Granted, you guys are an earth sign, but pentacles often represent finances or business or something work-related, right? And you do have options here, no matter what the what the nature of this offer is. Speaking of offers, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, the first two cards that came out, those are the two options, right? The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and the Knight of Pentacles could be an earth sign, just like you, another Taurus, another Virgo, or another Capricorn coming your way, right? These are equally good options. I specifically did not clarify those two Knights, because I saw that Two of Pentacles that came out, and I also flipped the deck and I saw the Six of Pentacles, and both of those cards represent options, trying to figure out, trying to make a decision, trying to choose. And that made me think that those are equally good options, and that's why I clarified the Two of Pentacles. And we got the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in there. The Three of Pentacles could be work, business, and finances, right? This is a card of collaboration, so if these are job offers, then you'll have to figure out as to which one of them you want to move forward with. Even if these are love-related offers, you will still have to make a decision. You see how in the Three of Pentacles there is three people in there, right? There's two people, and there is one other person standing a little bit above the other two. Every once in a while, the Three of Pentacles could be a card of a decision-making process, right? But like I said, this is a card of collaboration. All right, so you'll decide as to which one of the two you want to quote-unquote collaborate with, if this is about love. And by collaborate, I mean move forward with, build something serious with, right? The Queen of Pentacles clarifying that is your personal card, Taurus, and Virgo, and Capricorn, right? It's you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. If this is about work, business, and finances, you know, like I said, these are both really good offers, and you know, you'll have to figure out as to which one of the two you want to move forward with, and I think the universe wants you to do that, right? We've got, like I said, two choosing cards, and we got you trying to figure it out. So take your time. I don't see you being rushed into anything. I don't see you having to make a decision right there on the fly, so you will have some time to think about it, you know, a day or two or a week. All depends on your situation. All right, cool. Taurus, we have Justice clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords, and we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or pretty much any zodiac sign. The phrase I keep hearing inside my head, Taurus, is no means no, and that's exactly what you're going to tell them, right? For some of you, it could be an attempt to reconcile with you from an ex or a friend who wants to make things right with you, or perhaps this is an organization reaching out to you and wanting to, I don't know, offer you something as a compensation, right? And if that's the case, then you'll say, you know what, this is, and that's all you got to offer? The answer is no. Right, so perhaps they'll lowball you, or they'll want to settle with you, and like I said, you will just say no to it. Justice, the first card that came out is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra, but justice could be so many different ways. Justice could be an apology, just a major apology actually. Justice could be somebody wanting to make things right with you, compensate you. Justice could be a government organization, right? Justice is clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Eight of Wands is a card of communication or travel. The Wheel of Fortune could also be a travel card. So if this is an ex trying to get back into your good graces and reconcile with you, they could literally show up. So yeah, just keep that in mind. They could literally show up on your doorstep, or they may come see you somewhere, right? Perhaps they're aware that you're going to an event and they will also attend that same event. But for most of you, this is communication, right? The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. The Wheel of Fortune is somebody wanting to either start a new cycle with you, or get back together with you, or make things right with you, make you some sort of an offer, right? And then we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. So you're rejecting this offer no matter what the nature of this offer is. Reconciliation, make things right, compensation, what have you. Right, and the next card that came out is the Five of Swords, which is clarified by the Six of Swords. So perhaps this organization or this person will try again, right? And you'll be like, no means no. Get away from me, leave me, get out of my life. Or, you know what, you'll be talking to my lawyer. If this is an organization that's trying to settle with you and they're lowballing you, you'll say, you know what, you'll be hearing from my lawyer, and you can work things out. And because this settlement offer is just ridiculous, right? So with the Five of Swords, no matter what the nature of this connection, this is you putting your foot down and you're walking away from this person, and you're slamming the door into their face, or like I said, you may even get infuriated with that Five of Swords, right? The Six of Swords, clarifying the Five of Swords, is you basically moving on or moving away from this person, right? The World on the bottom of the deck is my happy end card. So, if this is your ex, you already put it behind you, right? And you already moved on. Or if this is an organization wanting to settle with you, you will have your happy end in the future when your lawyer will get you a better settlement deal. That's what it kind of feels like. All right? Cool. Virgo, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands and Temperance. We have Death. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. This looks like a reconciliation, Virgo, between you and this King of Swords. And it's like the two, I don't know how long the two of you have been apart, because Death card in the middle, it's a very serious card. It's a major arcana card. But we'll talk about that in just a second. So you're dealing with this King of Swords. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Libra in particular, because Justice on the bottom of the deck is the personal Libra card. But they could be any zodiac sign, right? If they're not an air sign, they could be embracing the energy of the King of Swords. This is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, an honest individual. You can always rely on somebody like that. And they're clarified by the Eight of Wands and Temperance. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, right? This is also a card of travel. So this person could be back in town, or they may just basically show up on your doorstep. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrows. So the Cupid is making another circle, like Santa. Just kidding. But yeah, it is the Cupid's arrows card. So there's probably still a lot of love between the two of you, right? And Temperance, clarifying the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords, is the personal Sagittarius card, by the way. But if we want to stay general, then Temperance is a card of healing, getting back together, burying the hatchet, reconciling, right? So here comes the Death card. Death could simply symbolize the end of your relationship at some point in the past. However, since Death came out after the King of Swords, it wasn't the first card that came out, right? It wasn't clarifying the first card. Then Death could simply be a transformation. So in order for the two of you to get back together, it cannot be the same way as it was, right? You cannot just get back together and continue with the way things were. Both of you have to make changes, because as I point out pretty often, any relationship is a two-way street, right? Any relationship is a two-way street. So in this case, I think you need to make a different approach to this connection. It's not going to work out if the two of you, if there is no changes made, if there is no transformations, if there is nothing that was done, then it's not going to work out. So you have to look at this connection from a different perspective. You have to analyze what went wrong and why. And if you do that work, then the two of you can definitely work things out. That's how I see the Death card. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, by the way, right? This King of Swords could be a Scorpio, or they may have Scorpio in their chart, or perhaps you have a mutual friend, Scorpio, who is going to be trying to get the two of you back together. But I think Death is all about you guys, taking it seriously and working things out in whatever shape or form you can think of, or whatever was applicable to you. I hope that makes sense. My main point here is that don't waste each other's time if the two of you are not going to be willing to make changes. And it could be mostly them needing to make changes, or it could be mostly you, but it could be a 50-50, That's my main point here. So Justice on the bottom of the deck, it could be a Libra you're dealing with. Justice could be a major apology coming from them. Justice could also be all about getting married. Because the Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is a commitment and marriage card, right? Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel. Justice could be a person who's got the authority to marry other people, And the Ten of Pentacles is a commitment or marriage card. So, like I said, the two of you can definitely make it work. It's just that with the Death card, something's got to change. Alright? Cool. Capricorn. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups, and the Five of Wands. And we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a reconciliation, but it's a reconciliation between either two people or three people. It kind of feels like friendship. We got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and we also have the Devil, right? So that makes it three. And the Devil is your personal card, Capricorn, that's you, and perhaps you're just a bunch of friends, a bunch of gals, a bunch of guys. And perhaps there was a fight, and those two, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, no longer see eye to eye. They could have gotten into a fight, and you could be trying to get those two reconciled, so all of you could get back together and have a great time, right? And that's what it kind of feels like. The Five of Cups right there in the middle is a card of a grieving. It's a card of regrets. It's a card of somebody who thinks about the past, regrets the past. It's clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be an apology, or it could be you trying to get those two back on speaking terms, right? Trying to get them to reconcile. And the Five of Wands, clarifying that Page of Cups is a card of a conflict or a fight. So that's what I think happened. Those two, or all three of you, got into a fight, and now you're gonna be like the negotiator, or the man or a woman in the middle, trying to get this group back together and restore fun. Alright? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.